Hi, I'm Sean from Group 6, and today we're going to be demonstrating how to carry out the instructions for making a simple fire starter for when you go out camping. Our group members are myself, Kyle, Bethany, and Bob. So first we'll start with our materials we need. We need cotton balls, it can be any kind of cotton ball. We need some form of petroleum jelly. And you would normally need some sort of container. Since we're not storing these for later use, we're not going to need a container today, but usually you'd use some sort of Ziploc bag or a film canister container. And you need some way to light the fire starter, so I have a lighter. So to follow our steps, first we take one of our cotton balls and we spread it out so that we can cover as much of the surface area as we can in our jelly. So you end up with something like this, nice and spread out. All you do is take it with your between your thumb and forefinger, and you just spread it, pull it apart. And then we take a significant amount of petroleum jelly and we spread it across our cotton ball. So I'm going to do that now. You probably want to use somewhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon so that you don't have too much, but that you do have just enough to make sure that the fire that will be created will last for a large amount of time. So let me make sure this gets really covered. So one side, the other. It's nice and cool. Okay, so you finish with something like this, covered in petroleum jelly. Our next step is we take it, a cotton ball, and we make it back into a ball so that we can store it. Might be a little hard if you've got sticky fingers, but there we go. And end up with something like this. Now at this point, you do this for however many cotton balls you'd like to make, and then you store them for later use. Because we're using these immediately today, we won't do that. So first let me wash my hands. Alright, so now we're going to go outside and we're going to demonstrate lighting this and using it for your fire starter. So normally you would have some sort of fire set up. You have your big logs and your kindling, and we're not going to do that today because we don't want to start an actual fire. But normally you'd take this and you'd place it underneath your kindling. You may only need one because, as you'll see, these things do light and they stay lit for a long time. And you place it underneath your kindling in order to start your fire. So we'll demonstrate that now. If it will light. I'm having some trouble with the wind here. Maybe you can get it. And there it goes. As you can see, it is now well lit. If you give it just a moment, the whole thing should light up quite beautifully, and this should last for at least 5 minutes. They typically will last for a long time, and because of how much jelly we put on there, they'll be at least 5, if not 7 or 8 minutes of burning for this cotton ball. So that's our demonstration today for making an easy fire starter. Thank you for watching.